Hey guys, we're going to be checking out what the main boss powers do here as far as like visuals, things like that. We're not going to be focusing so much on the modifiers. Every boss power does have a modifier you can use. They are mostly just like damage bonuses, damage reduction bonuses, things like that. You would just equip them down here in one of these three slots. To activate the main power, we equip it up here in the top slot. So starting off here, we do have Belial's Eye Beams. After we drink a healing potion, we gain damage reduction. We also summon an Eye Beam that corrupts enemies. So check it out here. I'm wearing a Soul Brown, so we can just pop a potion here at full health. And there are the Eye Beams, pretty cool looking. And we also have Lilith's Wind of Hate. When we cast a skill, attack enemies with a wave of spikes. So any skill, basically, even your basic skills can do that. That's what this blue wave of spikes is here. We have Indariel's Flaming Skull. After standing still for 1 second, summon a skull for 4 seconds that rotates and breathes fire. So all you gotta do is just stand still. Let me get this little fire beam here. And we have Duriel's Burrow. When we evade, we burrow underground, and we also immobilize surrounding enemies for 5 seconds. Don't get that 5 seconds confused with how long you can burrow. It's about 2 seconds. So we're going to go over here. Wait for the evade to cool down. It does increase that and also decreases cooldown towards evade. But we can just go underground here and then pop up around enemies, do some damage. It's very cool and fun to use, actually. Here we have Harbinger of Hatred's Volley. After damaging a vulnerable enemy, we shoot piercing projectiles, dealing fire damage. So basically, let's get some enemies of vuln here if I can. There we go. That's what that fire is you're seeing there. We also have Belial's Crystal Decoy. When we cast an agility, defensive, or macabre skill, we spawn a crystal that taunts enemies and explodes. So let's see here. We cast this challenging shout here. Try to get this in the right area. Oop, nope. But that's it right there. And it would taunt and does damage after it explodes. We have Beast in the Ice's Sleet. After casting 3 skills which apply crowd control or stagger effects, we shoot out sleet spikes. It deals cold damage and freezes enemies as well. So let's see here. There they are right there. There they are again. Lord Zer's Blood Pool. After we damage an enemy, we spawn a pool of blood. Damage over time. Have up to 3 active pools. So 1, there's 2, there's 3, I think. Looks like, maybe. You have Grigor's Lightning Square. After we cast a core skill, lightning tiles outward. This looks very cool. I might play with this a lot. With Whirlwind here, you got to recast it, but you can keep it going if you just recast it versus channeling it. It's got to be a core skill. Got a lightning barb. It's pretty cool looking. Then we have Varshan's Lifesteal. Every time we lose 25% max life, we get a leeching beam. Let's check this out here. Also corrupts them. So let's take off some gear. We should take some damage here. There we go. There's the beam. However, I don't see my life coming back up, so I'm not sure why that's happening. I'm not sure if it's working correctly. I see it's taking damage, but I'm not getting my life back. So it is PTR. I don't know how it works. Things might be bugged. Oh, you know what? Maybe it insta restores. That's what it is. Yeah, it just insta restores that life. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense then. Then we have Urivar's Lobbed Bombs. After we cast an ultimate skill, lob for bombs that deal fire damage and also reduce the ult's cooldown. It's pretty cool here, actually. So we got the fire bombs. No, I can't cast it again. That's why I'm not wearing my gear with the cooldown reduction. Try again here. And then we also have Ashava's Poison Breath hitting an enemy affected by a dot. Spawns an acid wave, so I have Bleed on my Whirlwind here. Just going to summon these green waves, as you can see. We have Avarice's Explosive Ore. When we gain excess primary resource, we spawn a piece of ore, and then it will explode. This one's pretty cool, too. This is like the world boss powers, pretty much, here. We also have Wandering Death's Chest Beam here. When channeling a skill, we spawn a beam that deals frostbite damage. This one, I feel like everybody's going to be using. It just looks way too cool, which is fine, but it's going to be a complete rave. Diablo 4 rave for Season 8, I think, because this is what the power looks like here. I have a feeling it's going to be very popular. I'm going to be seeing a lot of people in the world using this. Even myself, looks very cool, fun to use. As far as these magic powers, there's not much to them. Just little bonuses, maybe like this one here, some sparking on them. This one gives us like summon bonuses for Beastmasters. We have Blackmailers that if we have a barrier with the core skill, it knocks enemies down. Damaging enemy that's vulnerable will stun them with Flesh Reaper. Also, stun applies to 100% more stagger to bosses, so things like that. If you want to get like quick staggers on bosses, maybe you use this. I don't know how you sacrifice using one of these for your main power, though. You have Hatred's Embrace. Get movement speed from casting a shadow or fire skill. Kerma's Sparks, when we evade, we apply sparking damage. This one's kind of cool, actually, so I'll show off this one. So, just little sparking things when we evade. We have Outlaws, which deals direct damage, distance enemies, slowing them. We have casting mobility skill, burns enemies. So if we do this and leap, get the burning damage there. Enemy applies a dot to you, you apply a dot to them. So little dot of thorns, I guess you could call it. Not really thorns, but we have damaging crowd control enemy, makes them unstoppable. Or makes you unstoppable. No, I'm sorry, them unstoppable, you get damaged. So you can use like aspects like exploiters aspects, things like that with this. It might sync pretty good together. That's about it for that. I think these powers are pretty cool, especially the visuals. Essentially, we're playing Monster Hunter for Season 8, but very cool. And then we use this currency down here just to upgrade everything, which we do find. Earn from killing apparitions during apparition incursion events, and also from defeating Belial, Lord of Lies. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to do that below. Peace.